Stasis in darkness, then the substanceless blue, pour of tar and distances. God's lioness, how one we grow, pivot of heels and knees. The furrow splits and passes, sister to the brown arc of the neck I cannot catch. Nigger eye berries cast dark hooks, black sweet blood mouthfuls, shadows. Something else hauls me through air. Thighs, hair, flakes from my heels. White Godiva, I unpeel. Dead hands, dead stringencies. And now I foam to wheat. A glitter of seas, the child's cry melts in the wall, and I am the arrow, the dew that flies suicidal at one with the drive into the red, I the cauldron of morning. Undoing this poem in search of its true meaning can be a challenging task without the one piece of information that Plath's husband Ted Hughes shared after her death, that she had a horse named Ariel. With that in mind, this poem certainly takes the form of a description of a boundless, wild morning horse ride. Ariel is written in free verse in 10 tercets and one final concluding line. It is littered with enjambments to the point where they become confusing to work around. For one moment, everything is still and quiet, and then the distances and hillocks unfold in brilliant blue. The gallop begins. The horse is described as God's lioness, an otherworldly, if excessive description, and the speaker finds that she is becoming one with the animal. They pass a furrow or a trench, and making their way past it is very much akin to the rider getting a grasp on the horse's neck as it leaps unfettered. Blackberries catch her eye, described using a problematic adjective but likely without any ill intention, and she stops to pop them in her mouth. They explode in her mouth, the pulp like sweet blood. She sees shadows, either of her and her horse or of the trees and peoples and homes she passes. She is hauled into the air by something else as her hair flies behind her and her heels flake from digging too hard into the sides of her beast. Like Lady Godiva, a story that will make for delicious reading right after we get to the bottom of this, she rides and she lets go of her dead hands. She infuses her soul into that of the horse. The images in the next tercet throw us off a little. She compares herself to the glitter in the sea foam. Sounds of ordinary human life die out in the background as she merges with the horse that she is riding on and shoots directly into the morning sun. Or at least I think that's what she does. Sometimes you chance upon poems that make you so grateful for the chance to do this. This taking a part of a poem in the same way that you believe it was put together. Ariel is one such poem. To take a morning horse ride and transform it into a chaotic ballad about letting go and becoming an unstoppable force of nature, while rendering it the finesse of the best literature and images that make the reader feel, that was Sylvia Plath at her very best. The journey from a quiet stasis to shooting into the core of a burning red eye is, well, a wild ride.